Here's something that will genuinely change how you think about your morning walk. Most people believe exercise only starts working after weeks, maybe months of grinding effort, that the benefits are slow, invisible, and distant. That belief is dangerously wrong. A landmark study found that measurable protective changes begin happening inside your cardiovascular system within the first 8 to 12 minutes of a single walk, not after 30 days, not after your third gym session. 8 minutes. And here's the part that should shock you. Most people who walk wrong. They walk too slow, stop too soon, or fragment their steps in a way that biologically just doesn't count as a cardiac stimulus. Today, we're going to fix that. We're going to go inside the human body, second by second, and show you the exact moment your heart stops just pumping and starts adapting. So let's start the clock. The moment your foot hits the pavement, your body doesn't think, oh, a lovely stroll. Your ancient fight-or-flight system fires a signal that essentially says, something is happening, prepare. Within the first 10 seconds, your heart rate climbs. Your adrenal glands release a tiny pulse of epinephrine, the same molecule that floods your system when you narrowly avoid a car accident. Think of it like this. Your body is a city that just got an emergency alert. Your brain has sent a message to every department, traffic control, the power grid, the water supply, saying, we're mobilizing, now. By 30 seconds in, your muscles, your calves, your glutes are screaming for oxygen. They've burned through their immediate energy packets and now they need resupply. Your heart responds by beating harder and faster. Each beat pushes more blood out. It's the difference between a garden hose and a fire hose. And this is where it gets fascinating. By minute 2, something extraordinary is happening inside your arteries. The inner lining of your blood vessels is being physically stimulated by the faster blood flow. This movement creates what scientists call shear stress on the vessel walls. Now, stress sounds bad, but this is the good kind. It's how a muscle grows. You have to stress it. In response, your cells begin releasing a molecule called nitric oxide. If there's one molecule you should know for heart health, it's this one. Nitric oxide is basically a biological WD-40 for your arteries. It signals the muscle around your blood vessels to relax. The vessels open up, blood pressure drops slightly, blood flows more freely. A 2021 study found that even a single 10-minute brisk walk boosted the enzyme that makes nitric oxide for up to 90 minutes after the walk ended. Let that sink in. You walk for 10 minutes, your arteries stay in a healthier, more relaxed state for an hour and a half afterward. Meanwhile, your heart is becoming more efficient. The main pumping chamber is filling more completely and ejecting more forcefully. Cardiologists call this improved ejection fraction, and it's one of the most important markers of heart health. Think of your heart before a walk as a half-squeezed ketchup bottle. It's working, but it's not giving you everything it's got. A brisk walk squeezes it properly. These aren't distant, abstract benefits that you have to take on faith for months. This is happening right now inside your body on every single walk you take, as long as you do it right. Each step is a signal. Each minute is a biological upgrade. These immediate changes, the nitric oxide flood, the more powerful heartbeat, are the very foundation of long-term health. They are the daily deposits you make into your body's health account. So the next time you step outside, remember, you're not just taking a stroll. You are conducting a symphony of biology, starting a cascade of profound health benefits in the time it takes to listen to a couple of songs. This isn't about finding an hour for the gym. It's about finding those 8 minutes and making them count. Let's talk about the exact moment your daily walk transforms from simple exercise into a biological superpower. It happens in a tiny window of time that most people stop just short of. We're talking about minutes 8 through 12. This is where the science becomes genuinely jaw-dropping. For the first 7 minutes or so, your body is just reacting to movement. It's keeping up. But somewhere between minutes 8 and 12 of a sustained walk, a biological threshold is crossed. Your body shifts from reactive to adaptive. The difference is enormous. Reactive means your heart is just coping. Adaptive means your heart is learning, restructuring itself at the cellular level to handle this load more efficiently next time. Specifically, your body starts ramping up the production of a protein called VEGF, vascular endothelial growth factor. This isn't a metaphor. This protein literally grows new blood vessels. A 2022 paper in Cell Metabolism calls this angiogenic priming. A single walk of the right duration and intensity plants the seed for a more robust cardiovascular network. Your heart isn't just a pump, it's a self-renovating infrastructure project, and walking is the construction crew. But there's a critical catch. Intensity matters. This is where millions are unknowingly wasting their time. A leisurely stroll, phone in hand, keeps your heart rate in zone 1. It's better than sitting, sure, but it will not trigger that VEGF protein or remodel your heart. You need zone 2. The test is simple. You can still talk, but you'd rather not. You're slightly breathless. You can feel the effort. For a 40-year-old, that's around 108 to 126 beats per minute. Think of it like a river delta. A slow trickle of water doesn't reshape the riverbed, but a sustained purposeful current carves new channels. Zone 2 is that current. A massive 2023 meta-analysis in The Lancet found that brisk walkers had a 24% lower risk of cardiovascular death compared to slow walkers, regardless of their total step count. Steps alone are not the answer. Purposeful pace is. The real magic, though, isn't in one walk. It's in what happens when you stack them. After just 7 days of consistent brisk walking, your resting heart rate starts to drop. Your heart is already becoming more efficient. After 21 days, the wall of your heart's main pumping chamber becomes more flexible, filling with blood more easily. It's literally becoming a better pump. After 6 weeks, a study in the journal Circulation found sedentary adults saw a 15% improvement in arterial health and a 9-point drop in systolic blood pressure. That's comparable to some medications. But here is the longevity kicker. A 2020 study in JAMA Internal Medicine found that brisk walkers had a biological age 16 years younger than slow walkers. This was measured by telomere length, the protective caps on your DNA, like the plastic tips on shoelaces. Age and stress wear them down. Brisk walking dramatically slows that erosion. You are protecting the coastline of your DNA one walk at a time. So what's the minimum effective dose? Here's the protocol the science lays out. First, duration, at least 10 to 12 continuous minutes, no stopping to check your phone. Second, intensity, zone 2. Slightly breathless, where conversation feels like an effort. And third, frequency, 5 days a week to get those compounding benefits. That's it. That's the protocol that triggers new blood vessels, remodels your heart, protects your DNA, and measurably lowers your risk of dying from heart disease. This isn't a supplement or a pricey gym membership. It's 20 minutes, slightly breathless, 5 days a week. The exact moment walking starts saving your heart, it's minute 8. But you only get there if you show up for minute 7 first. Now, go walk. Your arteries are waiting.